With the October 24th provincial election taking place during a global pandemic, the voting process will look a lot different from anything we've seen in the past. We're now getting details from election officials on what you can expect when the time comes to cast your ballot. Elections BC consulted the provincial health officer and started planning for a pandemic election back in April.
To be clear, our work has not been because we were expecting an election, but because we knew COVID-19 would be in our communities for some time to come, and we needed to be ready.
Voting centres will have the now familiar COVID-19 precautions like plexiglass barriers, capacity limits, and masks. Advanced voting will be open 1 day longer than usual, from October 15th to the 21st.
Casting your vote be like getting a takeout coffee or picking up milk and eggs from the grocery store in terms of the safety protocols and time spent.
Anyone who'd rather not vote in person will be allowed to vote by mail, and it seems many British Columbians will do so.
Over the first less than 24 hours, we've already received approximately 20,000 requests for vote-by-mail packages since the election was called.
Compare that to 2017, when the total number of votes by mail was just 6,500. A high number of mail-in votes could delay the election results by several weeks.
But our commitment is to make sure that the count is conducted as quickly as possible.
Disabled British Columbians or those in hospital or self-isolation because of COVID-19 will be able to vote by phone. And while it's not encouraged, anyone with COVID symptoms can drive to a voting centre and cast their ballots while remaining in their vehicles.
The plans that we have in place will allow this election to happen and our important democratic process to occur.
However, finding voting centres remains a big challenge. High-risk areas like seniors' homes are not ideal. And while nearly half of all voting centres in 2017 were schools, this time they'll only be used on weekends when kids aren't there. But even that is a concern.
This will put additional pressure on schools to make them have to, do additional cleaning on top, above and beyond what normally is required in our schools.
If you want to vote by mail, Elections BC asks that you request a mail-in package as soon as possible. You can do that now on the Elections BC website. In Vancouver, Travis Prasad, City News.